Ah, damn it. Had to risk this edge. Or did you see that? So I had a bad wall right here. Let's slightly release. Ah, this map is so stupid. The release gives me a much better corner, so I want to avoid this gear shift completely. I try to find ways where I get it but deal with it. Oh, I almost overjumped. But this is how you do the start, you have to release. Pretty sure. Okay, guys, we have also something else coming up, which is called the Trek Mädel. We will find it, not there, here, right here. So let's see, who is it this time? Oh. It's gonna be tough. One guy got it already, and it is Speedsafe, that's why I actually typed him in. What do I know? Who could it be now? We have to find something. Age. I so far didn't really type any young player in. So let's type in Heath. You're older than 21 actually. Less than 25. Can be so much. 22. Yeah, okay, there have been quite a few people being 22 years old. There were quite a few, but I'm not sure if I know all of them now. I said it's only 19. Nix then. Okay, the person in question actually won prize money. More than the 600 that many people have. Speedsafe 600, Dark 600. Aside 600. They're all very similar. More than 600s, guys. This means it's someone else, but let's check now also with this knockout server if that is happening. We have a club called Blackpearl Mapping, I think it would be in here, and there is a CKO number 4, there is a room. It's a like very short knockout because there are barely any players. Ah, okay, some people are joining now. Okay. I guess I had incredible timing here with joining this. Oh, I think I know the answer, guys. It's finish a run here. This is a warm-up and then we have knockouts, very similar to Cup of the Day. Warm-up is a bit shorter. I think I know the answer. It's not Shadow Crancer, but I hit 4 wheels. Okay. It's lucky on the server. Original map name idea. And something more is the name of the map. Ach, Feature Series. Yeah. Oh my god, what is this transition? First thought that would be snow, these patches, but it's just being sand. Hello. So, but I think that I hit 4 wheels is very good in the Track Melee, because that limits it extremely. Now the question is, which French players are on the team 4 wheels? I have one idea. I want to type it in. Yes! There we go. Kerberos. No idea how Speedself got him so quick. Because there are just so many French players, like you don't really know where to begin with. I wonder what Speedself's first player is that he types in. Fredwolf is there. Alright, I guess we start with a knockout. 60 players made it this time. Last time we were only 5. And then we played 4 knockouts because there was an issue. Almost 18. This was now the no elimination round. Oh, we have 14 rounds overall. Also this counted as 1, but 13 rounds. That means we have many rounds with only 1 knockout. So the cup is called Community Knockout. We always play like a community map or something. I think that's why. Some good map usually, but not a track of the day. I believe. Lol, Hilsinga drove the exact same time that I drove in the warm-up. On the 1000. Why is Mikkels Golf out? Does he not play? Like, he was the strongest player last week. Where I played on my laptop. And sadly, when I played on my laptop and played this cup, I missed another cup where I would have won prize money with a high chance. I completely forgot about the other cup because I was on holidays. I was a bit annoyed by that. At least I won this cup here. Like, if I had even lost this cup, because we restarted 4 times and then the one that counts I lose. And then I miss also the other cup, that would have been mega annoying. So, I need to improve my pace. This map has, if you're hunted, some counter steers into no slides. Don't get all these turns yet. 49 lowest pace. Like, I had also now several kind of mistakes with my lines, but I'm not really feeling the map yet. Already the start is quite confusing with this hairpin. 1.4 seconds. I don't like this transition. I'm still second. I just full crashed. But somehow I had good speed afterwards. I'm actually PBing with this. Yeah, but somehow this nose slide that I did down the dirt then gave me a lot speed then again. There are also 2-3 parts where it feels so slow, but I don't really know how to get more pace and more speed there. Okay, this time is now fast from Fate Wolf. The 0.8 I could maybe see, but 0.5... Crazy was leading all the time and then only third, but that shows where I lose it. But these are exactly the two parts where I'm unsure. Oof, Helsinga's also driving that pace now. Now we have one more round. And if we all three survive, then comes the round we all wait for, the 2 rounds. Yeah, I can also do 48. We all 3 survived. I lost time in the end. Lost the gear there, but I don't know how to do that. Dude. Also there are parts where I'm doing well and there are parts where I'm losing. Ah, okay. That's how it works. Nice music. Starts exactly with a countdown. GG. It was a bad run. I had also even a wall touch, but as we learned, it didn't really cost much there. My start was just not as good as I wanted. Like, I hope that I improve my start even further, because that was the part where I often had the chance to be ahead. But this time I was already behind there, and the ending was my worst part of the map. Like, there is this one left turn where I was always losing like 1 or 2 tenths. And my idea was to get into a nose slide early on and then accelerate nose slide out of it, but I didn't really... Like, it was still a slow line, seemingly. Let's see if the server keeps on. I will shortly hunt and see if I can get like a 0.6 or so. But here went way tighter than I intended in the start. And this is a much better one. Can this be my final? Oh, very similar, also 0.7. Yeah. I had a 0.9. I drove it in the top 3 and in the top 4 round, but I had always some part not so good in these runs. So I knew I can improve a little bit further. So much for that. I guess now it's the time to actually go weekly shorts discovery. A second day in a row that I'm doing weekly shorts discovery. This time I'm actually opening up the green timer. So I will drink something and then we start. What do I think of this TKO? You mean this map? Also this exact knockout or generally this cup? Also the competition itself. The overall cup. Yeah, it is the only thing that is happening after Cup of the Day on a Sunday currently. The maps are good, yeah, but it's a little bit boring, I have to be honest. Like, we waited basically now for the top 3 to happen in this knockout for quite a long time. It's good that you didn't hear it. Hello, Spicy Wasp. No, I said that it is like the only thing that happens after Cup of the Day. So I play it. In the end, it's of course a knockout. We have many knockouts. The maps were good. The 2 editions that I played were decent maps. But it is a little bit boring. Because you're... Like in this cup now today, we were basically waiting until we get into the top 3 round. Like, it was quite obvious if there are no crashes who will beat the top 3, and sometimes you have these knockouts where it just, no, you just wait for it. Luckily, this knockout doesn't take very long, so we don't have to wait super long for it. But yeah. I will now start with the weekly shorts discovery, and yesterday I did it as well for the past maps. Now I will go with this week. But first of all, let's check out the world records on the maps from the past week. We start with this map here. I think it was 176. And the record is probably bugged. Let's first watch the other records. So I add some ghosts and we watch the second placed guy. Yeah, also there is really not much happening here. No, basically it is about having a good landing here. It's all about this landing, and there was also a gear, like even here was a gear at this landing that decided if you keep good speed or not. And they went immediately inside, immediately steered and had no gear issue. Yeah, so now the question is, yeah, seems to be bugged because I cannot put him in. Yeah, seems to be a bugged first place. It's always nice to have. At least I didn't see any car. And couldn't spectate either. So, watching the 5th place here, Barce. Ah, they all go, not everyone goes left, interesting. Hybrid and Oscar. Hybrid and Oscar. Let's watch Hybrid. So they do my strat basically. But they drive this a bit different still. No, Hybrid is not the one that... I guess only Oscar. Okay, we go back to Oscar. Yeah, he somehow gets more speed than me. And has incredible speed. But it's only enough for 4th, because Aquarium has the world record with the other line. Where they land here and go into this kind of front and back wobble. Oh, Aikoko was the fastest one, but he crashed the finish. That is extremely unfortunate. Did you see that? He crashes there on the left. He got overtaken with that. That must hurt when that happens. And when this is the difference in the end. And then you cannot improve it yourself. So, here we just spectate Neek from Neek's perspective. Ah, there is a trick. Okay, yeah. Someone said something yesterday about a trick and I wasn't sure what it is. Okay. Full against this. And then you just fly immediately. You don't get that nose down that I have. You see perfectly with my car how the nose dips down and sometimes you got wet tires. But you could do this. I don't know how consistent that is now to do this trick. But then you can full risk everything here. Oh, and interesting, they did different lines through the rings. Basically, 2 people got it better than Neek. They all go mega inside. Look at this guy on the inside there. Go through the right rings, so they have a good angle for the left here. The others are, like, is it full speed? Yeah, so here is a small release, but this here is full speed it seems like. But the others still have the upper edge because they took it more inside. So, but now they have to go wide. Maybe they have to go. While Neek has actually this angle where he goes through this section. And this inside way at that apex gives him the lead and he wins the battle. Alright. Then we check out the next one. And that is this map. It has a cut, a very wicked one. Many people got it seems like. Oh, the world record has a very different line and is far behind. Wow, look at that, eh? Also this record had still potential. The others managed to land further right and were ahead. Now the question is, could they have gotten the same bug slide that Bank TM gets? Or is the reason that they were ahead the reason why they cannot get such a bug slide? Hard to say, but for me, I think they have the chance to get the same bug slide. Anyway, they are all ahead of him. It is very important to keep the bug slide going, and he managed to do that, keep all the speed, very late roof it, but perfect roof it to, as a first of all, you need to roof it late enough so that you even get to that platform and don't bounce earlier down. But he manages to land very early on the platform and makes it into the right finish. The one guy that has also a lot of speed, Venus Cut, he doesn't get this last bug slide here and finishes in the second finish, and because of that he doesn't win. Like, and there is this other guy, Highbird, who got basically the same, but yeah, not enough. So what did he press? He goes into this bug slide, full bug slide input, bug slide, bug slide, bug slide, bug slide, bug slide, and then he goes away with the steering and then holds gas and brake, and it works. But why? Why does it work? That is my question. Why can he exit like that? Is he a keyboard player? I mean, I know. Maybe. I mean, he looks like a keyboard player. What is in the start? Oh yeah, 40% for the guy. He's a keyboard player, so he can do very abrupt movements. So this guy, he was actually going away from the break shortly. In that moment when he goes away with the steering as well. Got that really nice nose start. Yeah, interesting. Alright, and then we have one more. And that is the LOL map, and the record is 10.83. Yeah, also my one question was, what do you do in this hairpin? And in the end it is actually a pretty easy way. You just full right, one bounce into the correct direction, and there you go. And a keyboard player's record. As a keyboard is actually overpowered on Rally with all the action keys. Like, look how he's going ahead of me here in the start. With tapping. Like, but he is sliding. Do you see that? In this right turn, it looks like he is sliding here a little bit. Here it feels like he's sliding, but it's still better. Like, that's so confusing. But yeah, hitting this was quite important. Here he's sliding everywhere. And then he gets the sword. Now the question is, did anyone do something else, or is that the same line for everyone? The same line for everyone. Alright. So who won that week? The winner is Aquarium, ahead of Neek. Aquarium had the world record on the map 177, and I know that he had another good position here on 5th place, and this gave him in the end, with some extra points on the other maps, the record. Neek has, however, a 4th place here and a 1st place. So Neek has 1st and 4th. Aquarium has 1st and 5th. And still, it is Aquarium winning, so he still has also some other good record. For the 1st place you get 40,000 points, and for the 5th place he gets only 8,000 points, so this is 48,000. Which Also for 59,000 he still needs 2 more good results where he gets big points. Yeah. Alright, then we go into the next week. In the week after we have map 189. Let's see what that map is gonna be. But now we go live with this. Stanley Cup today, I played one after Cup of the Day, a short one, otherwise nope. Not really, I think. I wonder if you can use these inside edges and bounce a bit up with the reactor on. And then get the soup, you know. Yeah, so here, multiple questions. Is it worth to go over the penalty or not? Seems like not. And what do you do in this turn? It feels interesting what I'm doing, but I have to now also do something else so that I have a comparison. So if I am further up, no, then I'm behind. Then I think that this is the way. You take the bounce. Then you box slide on one wheel, ideally. And I think that inside here is better, because I was ahead. Combine it with a bit of nose sliding. So let's shortly check for cut ideas. Okay, there are checkpoints literally everywhere. Here I was a bit wondering, but nah, not really. And is there a second finish? This is what I wanted to check. Not that we have a hidden finish again somewhere, like really stupid. But I don't see anything, so I see this block. Okay, looks like there's also no direct way of doing that. But there is reactor stuff. Corny has the record. Haha. Skogsros with a raid, thanks a lot. I'm doing the weekly shots discovery right now. Just started on the first map. So I'm pretty sure that you want to get these bug slides basically out of the bounces. It seems like this is the way to do it. It's not very consistent. Get. I'll probably just go super inside. The more inside I am, the more of a bounce I get, and hopefully the right bounce. Can I go between these flags? Ah, maybe not. So this is how I go ahead here, and now, yeah, I lost the bug slide a bit. And here I wanna be as tight as possible, also struggling to get there. And I think this is nice here, that I bounce also before the finish. Maybe it even zoops a little bit, if I get it right. But I also skip some penalty, of course. Oh! Oh! Yeah, there was more possible. Ah. But this is the way to do it, pretty sure. Ah, damn it. Damn it, that was a good chance. Oh, the card didn't get the bug slide grip. You really want this one wheel bug slide as well. Only one back wheel touching the ground. Very aggressive. It has to be that it gets the anger earlier. Okay. Feel like there's more possible. Hey, oh, hello. Yep, I take this. 30th. Nice. Let's go next. Second map. Slow map, actually. Used to be on platform or road. Also on tarmac surface. And yeah, looking at Rasi first place, I also thought about the tech map. Massa in third as well. Okay. Maybe it's already Monday for them at this point. Yeah, the question is a bit, when do I do my drift there? Like you saw it in my previous PB, yeah? The different line that I took there. I have been very far outside, but get a good exit. This far outside, I was so far behind with that. I'll just barely make it around, but it's nice. Oh, he lost grip here. There was more possible, it was a good first drift. Yes, equal. Damn it. Okay, I had to release at the finish. Last time was shit. Yeah. I wasn't even sure if I have to drift at all in the end now, but yeah, I have to. Yeah, this would have been the line. Yeah. There we go. 53rd. Ja, also nice. Short tech map to hand. Just need to hit the line nicely. Let's do 2 more minutes. If I improve this record again. Of course I could still shave off a little bit here. If I hunt it further. But let's try to keep this discovery a little bit shorter. And it is a top 100 time, so it's pretty decent. Of course it will drop over 1 week still. But the lines are... Also the general lines are quite clear here. In the small detail there's a question, when exactly do you start with this drift and so on. Alright, I think I take it. Then let's go with map 3. The puzzle map. Let's go just with a flow somewhere. There are signs. My flow told me to go here. Oh, this is one of these maps where I don't have any idea where the heck is what. You go through this water? No. As if I see that correct, then there is no checkpoint here. also go up there. Oh man, my right mouse click is broken sometimes. It doesn't work consistently. That's really annoying. Then you do camera 7 work. What the fuck? I come from here somewhere. I can go onto this, but yeah, I mean I can be down there. Ah yeah, this is the way. Okay. This is how it was supposed to be. You have several ways here. So now I guess I have to, I hate that, but I have to plugin manager, search, unclaimed, checkpoint indicator, install. So are all the finishes there? No. We have a finish up here. And we have a finish here. I mean, you would think that must be a ways shorter to reach that, right? How do you get to these finishes here? From where do you get there? From here. Here, and there's a... Oh, this is this way. Yeah, it showed me left. Yeah, look at this. It shows here to the right. So I thought, yeah, where to the right? But it's supposed to be a roofed and then right. Aha, okay. Is there any faster way to reach that? Here in the start I could drive. Probably I could do some jumps here, but wouldn't really get to this quicker. So this seems to be a way. And this seems to be a finish. And then from all this, these 2 points are sticking out. Where are they? Here. What is this way? Are these boosters then? Yeah. Look, this is like a hidden... I don't know if we have to come from there. Does that car really fit through here? I mean, we are in a cave. And I would say that this is the only way to enter it. Yeah, the only way to enter it. But how can that work here? It looks like these things are in the way. Also, that's a bit confusing. Okay, but yeah, then let's test out the few options and I will uninstall again. And my card just went straight. What is this? And there are definitely some issues now. My car literally just went straight, didn't steer, didn't react on what I was doing. Maybe it has to do with this Windows update, maybe that's part of it. I want to improve this a bit. Ah. I made a lot of positions. I don't even know where I won the time. And now, what the heck was this nosedive? Didn't even do anything for it, it just happened. Another 310. But still only top 2000, so it's time to check out a different route. And I want to check one thing. No, you cannot really leave this. What was that again? Oh, nothing. It looked like an opening, but... Seven-tenths behind. But it's all about that roof hit in this route. And I don't know, it could be that I can get that roof hit a lot better than this. It's just so weird how you approach this section. Like I want to come from as far left as possible before I hit the roof. But I just cannot come from far left. Like this is very awful to drive. I feel like this roof it would be a lot faster if I came from left and go already diagonal right, but I'm not really getting to the left. And I try to see if there's a different way that helps me to get earlier there, but no. I want to get one more clean one. Like this line was okay, but I somehow lost a lot of gears after the roof hit. It's not nice to drive. Let's try the other way. Yeah, this is faster. I just don't know why it works. It makes no sense to me that it works. I need to figure out to where I have to jump in order to make this jump clean. Yeah, why can't I go through these? That's so yuck. Why can't I just drive through that? Yeah, let's get this once good here. Still not good. I don't think that the finishes in the far back are the best. Because how would they be better than this finish? But what I dislike is this jump. Like somehow I didn't land clean a single time yet. Now it was okay. That's on costs. that I jump so far to the left, which I don't want. Can also go wide here, and then maybe have a clean landing. Need to combine it somehow. Inside line, as inside as I can, but still making this jump clean. $466th. $217th. Ah, did land good. Now that I'm behind. Let's also try other lines. But not completely sure what even the other lines are. Didn't really look at that. You have here several options. And also go up left. Yeah, but no, that makes no sense. Yeah, so it's either far right, but there's definitely also something here, I would think. Yeah, it's probably just that you jump and land on this black thing, I assume. That's probably possible. Yeah, but way too slow. As I'm trying now to take this quarter pipe a little bit, so that I jump smoother and higher. I messed up the end. And there's one transition where I'm still a bit unsure. It's this one. Oh, I lost my whole lead basically. Because I landed unsmooth in the tunnel. There you see it. But yeah, the question for me is if I take airtime here or if I go far up. So basically here is no airtime at all. I think it is absolutely fine to have this little bit of airtime. But if I go inside, I have of course much more airtime. The problem for me is that when I try to have less airtime, I still have to oversteer on the dirt. So I avoid airtime, but I still have to do then some oversteers. I'm not really sure what is worth more in the end. It's like the thing that you have to figure out. And then you want to keep that speed slide angle and with a perfect transition later. And I want to check out here one thing, because here we also have a transition. Yeah, this one here. Okay. This one, yeah, only if you would be too far there, which I shouldn't be. Okay. But yeah, this is the way to do it. You go inside as you can, and then you use this quarter pipe to jump a little bit higher and land in this downhill nicely. That's the idea. And yeah, then you need to hit these transitions well. There's one more improvement possible for sure. Shit. That was a very nice start. Yeah, it's like, the thing is, with this water pipe, the landing is a bit yak, to be honest, because you have, of course, some wheels going up and landing very late. So hitting this perfectly is quite difficult. Damn it. But when I have it, I want to get a run through now. Do you have to risk this one transition still? You want to get a really good time. $1,000 behind. The overspeed by my wider line didn't pay off in this case. I would think just go tight. Maybe not as tight. But you can take a bit of airtime. Or can you just go full inside like this? Like the lines are a little bit unclear still, like the details. Because you have to take compromises, and no matter what you do, you take some compromises. And there are multiple in a row. Many combinations end up at a similar pace then, but I'm pretty sure there is this one combination that is just faster. Would be nice to get one more improvement. Okay, ghost off. I mean, I feel when I land good. Now, for example, I wanted to speed slide, but I just couldn't get around. Oh, I had an extra air times. Probably not good, but I want to know. Yeah, it's 800. This was very close to perfect though. This feels fast. And then I clipped. Ah, rip. This was definitely fast. Nah. Too much half pipe or quarter pipe. You always realize when the front right of the car goes up too much. And I took too much. Ah. Okay, now I do something wrong so that I always get a bad rotation. Yes, the start wasn't good enough, but this other transition was perfect now, that run. .300s. I finished so many laps in this pace. Whenever I have a good start, I don't get around there, because the more airtime I take, the more I bump and also don't really get around. Also not all too good, I think. Yeah, it was just another decent round. It didn't work out perfectly, fully. Ah. Come on. Not mega happy. Yeah, that's 14. Was not that perfect landing. You want to basically land smooth in the downhill. As smooth as possible. Get grip as early as possible. Or a bit like this, where the front goes then down and the front tires get the full grip. Together. Something like that, and that's fine. The problem is that this quarter pipe obviously makes the car barrel roll a little bit, but I had also these attempts where the car was not doing the barrel roll, it was just jumping a bit further up. I was fine. This is what I would like to have. This goes into the direction what I meant, but I still have to really make it clean, the landing. Yeah, this one. Ah, it could have been better. I had potential, but it was not as smooth that I wanted. Yeah. Actually, this cost so much, what the heck. Let's see what this is. Oh. There's one blind edge that you can hit. But I can already tell you what I think about this map. It is again The same style of puzzle map again. And what is the fastest finish? Obviously the most hidden one. And you can go through stones, apparently. In this one part you can go through the stones, obviously. I mean, how stupid is this? Why is that always the same stuff? The one hidden finish and the one where you wouldn't even think that you can get there because you would need to drive against the wall. But no, these stones of course you can just drive through. It's really weird. Why is this again the fastest way? Also, it looks at least. I didn't really try the other ways. Okay, Ghost on again. Didn't really get a good start anymore. I could have stopped 10 minutes earlier, to be honest. But I was sure that I get another PB. Like a small one, but it would make a lot of positions difference, I think. Because the times are close together here, pretty sure. Yeah, somehow I'm not getting the start anymore. Would have had more speed, but I don't think that it would have been enough to overtake. Yeah, it's so important to land this clean. You are too low and you land on the top of the hill, and then you jump basically again, over jump parts of the downhill, it's immediately slow. This was too high of a jump. Yeah, okay. Let's give it one more minute. And then I go next. Yeah, one more minute. But the last landing, guys, the last landing was not great. Like, I lost time into the finish. If you look at that. This was super clean, I had really good speed. And then here, it was not super clean, I didn't get the full red boost. And now I'm a bit concerned, because I'm only 121st. Two people also overtook Mark's time. But I would have thought with this improvement that I make more places. I mean, I made 40 places with 300s, probably even more because it didn't improve for a long time. Yeah, the ending could have been a bit better, otherwise I was quite happy with it. It was only 400s in the end, but exactly when I said one more minute. That was the funny thing about it. Okay guys, speed map. Which car? Okay. Nice, no brake NASCAR. It is gonna be fun. You cannot watch Mark. Also, unless he streams, yeah, then. It's this Yik ending though. I like no brake NASCAR, but it's a little bit weird, these corners. So you could jump into this. I'm thinking about doing that. Versus this line, I'm not sure though. Should be at least easier to just jump. Can you also do it here? No, here definitely not. The ending is extremely egg. Also the jumping is easier, but I'm not sure if it's faster. But when you come with so much speed like I did now, then you have to... If you take maximum speed, you don't really get around the corner as if you would be able to get a line up for not jumping. Like when I come from here, I need to jump. Yeah, I tried now to no slide out of this. This is how it looks like, but I think that the perfect slide is just better. Yeah, if you hit it like that, it's just better. But it's pixel perfect with the amount of airtime that you get into full 100, full YOLO. Oh, like this. Sadly the run was bad until then. Trying here always the counter steers into no slides. But I got it even faster than my Ghost, but again I was behind. Oof. It's a bit too outside. Can I also really keep the no slide here? Something like this, maybe. Whoa, whoa. Minus 13, 124th. Nice. But that's the thing. Early release actually keep an inside line and a no slide line early on. And then also decent angle for the end. Oh, this was almost really good. Like I got actually too tight. It means it could have gone a bit faster. Ah, I haven't seen it yet. I will go onto it very soon though. Maybe I can do. Maybe I can do one more improvement here. At similar level than on the previous map. I'm in the 100 something positions. And I played here in the evening. So many people have played already. So my run is already pretty good to be there. But I know I can improve, but it could now take long or could go fast, hard to say. Like this landing was not great in my Ghost. But the last turn was of course mega. Oh, I mean, when you see this, then I need to improve one more time. I have to say that it also makes a lot of fun. I like NASCAR No Break a lot. I don't like really this ending, but yeah, what can you do? It's so tight, so tight. Like if the one round would come together, that would be great. Not far enough left. Guess I have to watch this in the end of my stream. What's happening with map of 5 there. Whoa, what a last turn. Top 100. We take that for now. That was a sick last turn, like even better than my Ghost, but you cannot really improve it much further there. What was not so great was is like I'm not really sure with the perfect line through this right turn there. But yeah, like you cannot go more inside. It was sick. Yeah, map 5. Huh. Okay, let me PF. These are finishes here, I guess. Hey, got in there. Very yak AO8 map, not gonna lie. Oh, there was a plastic bounce side. Ha, 700 is better. Okay, let's check your strat. How consistent is that? Hey, improved by 3 seconds. And by another 1.5. Really? That often? I mean, I didn't see anything that looks any consistent. Okay. Another 1.8. Oh wait, now I'm actually... Oh. Now I'm actually on a decent position. Now I want to see it. Yeah, no. Would be over. Huh, interesting. I would never have thought about driving against this bumper early on from this side. But I see, like, when I go straight, I have a really nice landing here. But then I land also like this, maybe. But yeah, that's not... bounced me at the wrong moment, I guess. I mean, I can get like this, and then, but it's already over. Like, I never get really big speed. I get a big speed from this. Oh my god. I mean, I got a surprisingly good position when you consider that I finished at the back and not at the top. And the top is of course way shorter to reach. Can you also do that on this side? No, I guess yes. Because why not? Now I'm always crashing against the start of the roof there. Yeah, or get onto it, but that doesn't help. No. Not fully now. Lost a lot of speed immediately again. Okay, small improvement. Currently the same position than before. What exactly is the strat? Is the strat where you hit that ball? Or is the strat that you keep accelerating left after you hit it? Like what? Like a strat is usually something specific that you go for. But do you go more for the line, or do you go also for these inputs that you do? Because I cannot replicate the jump that you had, the exact jump. But it does give me consistent speed, so that is at least a setup. Oh, but they are not really the nicest AO8 map to hunt. Why do I always jump against this roof there? Also, I mean, against the second roof. That's quite annoying, not gonna lie. You're always against it. Like 5 times in a row, even after mentioning it. Why is it happening? Like, what is with the very first one here actually? I will never get speed. I'll also take this one. But but seemingly not good enough. That's probably good when you hit another one. I'm really unsure to where they bounce me. Like, why does this first one bounce me so well? Probably just because of the roof that I hit. Like, I hit a very good spot on the roof that pushes me forwards. So that I can basically transfer my momentum into the correct direction. The question is, could you do that somewhere else as well? If you land on multiple of those. Oh, but sometimes I'm not getting speed. Seemingly my ghost was already pretty decent. Even though it finished in the far back, like that is of course the big malus of this run. But the fact that it was so fast. I'm not often getting so fast. But at the moment I quickly lose all my momentum. Either I don't even get the momentum at all, or I lose it quick. And being lucky to bounce out or up in the right moment, nah, that's not happening. Okay. 3 more minutes. At 1:20 I will end. So how are the weekly shorts this week? Well, decent. So, don't really have a full opinion on them. The first map is interesting. I think that's one of the most interesting first maps. But it has, of course, yeah, not so much with the typical style in common that you have as a first map. This map is like a bit different. But yeah, that one is definitely interesting. Would make fun to hunt. Third map, as I said already, like again the same style and so on, again the hit and finish. The map itself for hunting, everything depending on this one, too bad, on this one part, how you land in the quarter pipe, and it's mega close because PF, not so interesting. Then we have map 2. Nice small short tech hunt. But nothing crazy there, it's just tech. But that's okay. Map 4 NASCAR I like. Yeah, also generally one of the better weeks, I think. But you have to see, with Tech and with NASCAR we have two quite normal maps. But surprisingly map 1 is not normal. Map 1 is a special one. Always hope to bounce up there, but doesn't happen. Yeah, I didn't mean there. I wonder what you meant with, yeah, it works 50 of 100 times. Oh wait, this is maybe interesting. Ah! It is interesting! Yeah, I wanted to ask, do you mean just that you get speed or momentum, or also a certain line? Like speed I get quite often, but I was crashing against the roof also quite often. But yeah, here, look at this. Boom! Into the finish. Nice. Which finish was that actually? Was it the middle one or the right one here? The right one here. Okay. Now to get into the middle back. I wanted to stop at 120 and got it also here in the last minute right before. Similar to map 183. Pretty nice. Yeah, here is something strange on map 3. No, because when you see how easy it is on the other maps to get good records in the top 100, I mean NASCAR I didn't get yet, which is also a bit interesting because my run was pretty good. That's always a bit strange. The question is, did just more people hunt the NASCAR map, or did I do something wrong in this long right turn with my line, or did I miss something completely different because I just stayed on the track all the time? But yeah, I mean, would have expected a bit better position maybe on NASCAR. Like on Tech, for example, I'm easily 70th. Yeah, I got it really quick as well. Yeah, and this here is quite a bad position, to be honest. Also there I'm not completely sure yet, if there's not maybe something else as well. But for now, I take this. So, let's get rid of the green timer. And yeah, I see Firefly. I think just when you wrote it, that worked pretty well. 26th. I could keep it there. How good was my run? We go into it again shortly. Bit of track of the day hunt. Yeah, I didn't get a PB yet with that idea of releasing. Oh Gott, das... Ah! Damn it. Oh, that would have made it so much easier if I had realized this releasing would be so OP. The whole knockout would have been so much easier. I mean, the start was also my weak point all the time. Crap. You have to release before the first drift, and you can call it a drift. Release here, before you drop, before you jump onto the screen thingy. This is why I'm always gaining so much on my ghost there. Ah, rip. Oh damn, it was actually so good. No, it's because of the gear. This map has big gear issues everywhere. Because if you go full speed, you have the gear change exactly at the jump. You don't want to get the gear up before you drop. You want to release and stay on lower gear. But I still have this issue here, this turn. I'll come with more speed, so this also behaves different. I wonder if I have to release there as well. But that's a bit weird with the booster. Ah. No! Oh, what is this a great run, holy shit. Like, imagine I survived the end. I mean, I had even a good landing here, better than all my respawns now. I only needed one small release. Yeah, but then there's still the ending coming up. Ugh. Thing is, I only got this end one single time that well with keeping the gear. And to beat my ghost, I probably will need it again. Ghost away. Ghost is annoying there. Dude, it's landing so shit now every single time. I don't even know why. It lands and I have no speed anymore. Yeah, the problem is that I always land shit. I lose all my speed at the landing there. The same that would happen in the first turn if I don't release. I don't know. That's why I was not confident in the Cup of the Day with this track. It's like, because I just don't know what happens to the car. That's crazy good. Nine! Damn it! Oh my god, was that great? Yeah, but I lost again. All my speed at this landing. Also a tight line that I took here. Yeah, it's over 2/10 loss. Like the copium timer was already a 10th behind. This was good, but it's of course a tighter line now. I jumped a bit different. This different jump has as a result that there's a higher chance that I keep good speed at the landing, but the line into the tunnel is extremely tight. That's the downside of it. How did I actually lose all my lead? That felt good now, but I was not far in front before. Ah! shit. That was the run, eh? You know where I lost it? You know where I lost it? In this damn ball right here. Because I think that if I had managed to get the cleanest entry possible here, I would have gotten the upper gear before this turn. This was a mega run because everything was really good. Didn't get the upper gear now. And that even though it was like decent. But I'm losing over 2/10 just because of that. I was equal before. Aye. Didn't release enough. That was a good try. But my ending was so good in my PP, it was so incredibly good. It is so difficult to not lose any time there. Somehow I jumped mega far before the tunnel. That surprised me also in the knockout sometimes. Because when I realized that too late and I have to release massively at the landing or right before the landing, and it also costs just so much momentum. This was also going into this direction, lost time there. Oh yeah. BB! Minus 89,000. Yeah, also theoretically I could even get much better. But I think I take it, like a minus 89,000 PB is quite nice. I didn't really make many positions, interestingly. But I think it should stay top 100 with that improvement. Alright. Yeah, following. tomorrow I have to wake up early again, have to go to the work again, but I'm not the guy in charge there. It is a bit easier, it's also shorter. Yeah, but then I have 4 free days. Now the thing is that my father is there, which means that on none of these days I could play into the midnight or something, but I could maybe play earlier here and there on some days. Also maybe I will do sometimes a stream also midday during the next week. There is a bit what I could do. Also, for example, I want to get some of these ATs that I was missing in the holidays. This is something that I can easily do. In United there is an AO8 Cup every 8th of the month, and they also host a time attack competition kind of. And I can show you from Hoa, he posted sometimes clips from the hunt. And as AO8 hunting is pretty common currently in Granadi's community. Also we have here a clip with Coast Car in rally environment. We have a map for every environment and then one mixed car. But there is also a stadium replay, and that's what I want to show you. But I don't really know what I would hunt from these maps, like which map would I hunt if I hunt something. But stadium, here, look at this streamable. Now you haven't played the map yourself, but I can tell you that many of these skips you cannot do. He does here a trick with the ramp where the car bounces up, and because of this trick he manages to land in this downhill. This is normally not possible to land in here. Normally that's not possible. Only because he does this bug it works. And then, however, he doesn't have the speed to get into this downhill, but he lands on his front wheels, makes a flip, and then lands perfectly in the next downhill. And then he has actually the speed to even land in this downhill. This was also never possible to land to jump that far. But with all the stuff before, this also perfectly lands. This is actually such a good round. Yeah, something that I could hunt. Also there is also a bit of other stuff. Want to train also some maps. Yeah, you will see the next week. But yeah, tomorrow I have to go work, so I end now. And tomorrow evening could be a short stream as well, because I am not qualified for the BYMC final. And then, yeah, what would I do then during that? Alright.